Hey guys, welcome to another recovery video. What you're seeing here, I just recently got Graston done this morning, and as part of my recovery process, just practicing jiu-jitsu and doing strength training, Graston actually really helped, and I had a couple of knots that were actually making it really difficult, especially in the back of my neck and shoulder, and so Chris over at Misfit Strength got in there with the blade to really loosen up some things. That's why you see the redness over there. So this video is going to showcase a couple of mobility exercises, actually 5 specifically, to help with hip and shoulder internal rotation. So this first one that you're seeing right here is essentially a shoulder rotation. You can grab a broomstick, a pipe, a jiu-jitsu belt, and literally stretch it out and go back and forth to really open up those shoulders and just get the range of motion that you're looking for. This next one I like to call the Americana Stretch. Essentially, you take that belt or a elastic band or something, grab it, tie it around your wrist, and from there you pull and you stretch. But the key thing here is to make sure your shoulder is down and back. And once your shoulder is down and back, you just turn your head and you're going to feel that stretch all the way from the bottom of your jaw down to your shoulder. It is a great stretch to help with the internal rotation. I just showcase in terms of the movement what you want to do, but you want to hold that for like 30 seconds to a minute, maybe a few times, and then switch hands. Again, grab it around the wrist, push your shoulder down and back. That's a key thing. And you're going to feel that stretch right there from the bottom of the jaw all the way down to your shoulder, releasing a lot of that tension that builds up either just from sitting at a desk, and couple that with physical activity. It's going to release a lot of different things and get your shoulder moving in the right direction. This next one is a overhead mobility stretch to get your, again, for shoulder rotation. What you want to do is once you're in position, make sure your back is neutral and you take a step back and you turn your body. You can get that whole lat being stretched out. You can even push your hand down just to keep yourself from rotating back, but focus on relaxing here. Get down deep, and again, 30 seconds to a minute, a couple of times. Again, get back into position, step back with the other leg, bring that hand down right on the inside of the knee, and then turn that body. You're gonna feel that stretch right there in that lat muscle. Again, the idea here is to relax. This next bit is a couple of movement. You sit down in a bear position. If you do jiu-jitsu, this is going to be familiar to you, but the idea here is to work on the internal rotation of the hip. This is new to me in terms of the movement, and Chris Courtright over at Misfit Strength suggested that I do this regularly, especially since, whenever we do squats and deadlifts and lunges, that upper glute muscle area gets used a lot, and as a result, because we're putting so much torque into moving our knees out, we also need to balance that with moving our knees inward as well and getting that movement. Now this one, what you're seeing right here, is a sprinter stretch, but first what I do is I grab that glute area and I twist my body over towards that area, and then now what I'm doing is I am forcing that knee that's down. I'm pushing that knee down. You see the hand just to kind of indicate to me, while I'm also pushing my chest over, and I'm trying to do this. Now I'm doing it really quickly here for demonstration purposes, but the idea is for you to get the body to pull your knee inward and have the mobility to turn that way. Now I'm just switching over, and you'll notice I'm not going to use my hands to move my legs, but again, the idea here is grab that glute, pulse the hand back, and twist into position, so that way you have the appropriate mobility. And once you have it, then simply bring that heel in, like I'm doing right here, right now, and then I'm motioning my hand. So my right hand is going inwards to push my chest, and my left hand is going down to signal. I'm not touching my knee, but I'm trying to tell myself, push that knee down for you guys as well. So that's basically it. This is going to be 5 mobility exercises that you can do to improve your hip and shoulder internal rotation. And stay loose, guys.